Dogmoney here, ladies and gentlemen. Your boy back with another video. This time, I am going to be talking about something that's catering more to the Gundam fan base, and more in particular, the Gundam card game players. So let's get to the nitty-gritty of this video and address the elephant in the room. Should there be a ban list for the Gundam card game? Now, this question has been floating around everywhere. People are talking about it left and right, and there is a lot of thoughts and feelings, so I'm going to go ahead and address that in this video. But before I answer the question, allow me to tell you a little bit about myself and my experience with trading card games. So I love trading card games. I love how it brings people together. I love the gameplay. I love the moments of high stakes and intensity that you get when you play fun and competitive games. I've played a bunch of games, actually, a bunch of card games. Yu-Gi-Oh! Being my first one ever. Gundam, Digimon, obviously this is in no particular order. Union Arena, One Piece, and Pokemon. In my channel, I'm playing a lot of Pokemon. I'm also trying to play other games and upload them on here, but Pokemon so far has been a bit more flexible with my schedule, so I've been playing a lot of Pokemon online rather than off, but I do play it off as well. So my knowledge when it comes to the TCG realm is actually well versed, so more or less I know what I'm talking about. So that being said, let me tell you about my opinion regarding the matter at hand, which is, should there be a ban list in the Gundam card game? Now, I do compete locally. I'm there almost every Sunday in my one local shop that I go to. I also like to go other places, but mainly because, again, it works with my schedule. I go to the one, and it's almost every Sunday. So that being said, I'm here going out of subject here. Answering the question, yes and no. My answer is yes and no. But to actually answer that question, I need to explain a little bit more, a little brief breakdown on how new TCG works, right, over time, and how they typically play out. So just bear with me. At the beginning, in every trading card game, typically we just play the game as intended by the creators. We just, follow the rules and play as, as we regularly would, and just get familiar with it, right? Once, there is enough popularity for the game starts becoming a little bit more bigger, right? People start demanding a little bit more out of that game, and the people who run the game that, produce it and stuff, they're listening. Their ears are wide open. They want to make money, so they're gonna give us more sets. So they push out different sets, structure decks, starter decks, whatever you want to call it, and usually adds a little bit more freshness, more playability to the card game. So Gundam is no stranger to that. It's actually following that same formula. Bandai has several other card games, such as One Piece, Digimon, and Dragon Ball. And yeah, those are doing quite well. Oh, as well as Union Arena. Sorry, Union Arena as well. Excuse me, my goodness. So the GCG, the Gundam card game, for short, at the beginning of its cycle, released 4 starter decks and 1 booster box. That 1 booster box is called GDO1 New Type Rising. Now, as a result of the success of that first round of the products, the GCG has released even more products within the following year. We saw 2 more starter decks, and with a new set called Dual Impact. Afterwards, we got 2 more starter decks and a 3rd set called Steel Requiem. Now, as of right now, we are now getting, my god, I'm saying now a lot. Ignore me. Anyways, don't ignore me. We're getting a new set, GDO4 Phantom Aria. Now, Phantom Aria is also being accompanied by a starter deck, but this starter deck's a bit different. It's a brand new. It's called Destiny Ignition. It's an ultimate deck. This one's different. It's gonna come with all the bells and whistles that you need to start playing the game in the more competitive scene. So it has a lot of good cards in the sense that you can now play with the big dogs. You know what I mean? So this all happened probably like less than a year, and let that sink in a bit. The game is not even a year old, and it's performing super well. I mean, we're getting so many products. We recently even got Gundam Assemble, which isn't part of the TCG, but it has TCG product in it. But Gundam is blowing up like crazy right now. It's making a lot of money, and that makes sense because right now Gundam just blowing up everywhere. It's making collabs. It made a collab with Apex Legends recently. It's crazy. And also the creator of Gundam, I believe, made a statement saying that Gundam isn't what it used to be. It's actually just there to print money now. And it's sad to hear that, but you know, that's a different subject all on its own. And probably a video all on its own too. So, straying from that, let's keep it. Man, I'm everywhere. So yeah, so within a year, we're getting all this stuff for the Gundam card game. So, is it problematic? No, it's awesome. That means the game is in a good, healthy state. Meaning people are interested, they want to play, and people are keeping up with it. It's amazing. Just the card game culture itself is really nice. With a little bit of, you know, bad apples here and there, which I can get into in a different video. Other than that, though, recently we got an announcement from the Gundam card game about a potential adjustment to the game and the cards associated. So what they noticed that in the championship, right, in the 25 through 26, there was a lot of the same cards being played, right? Here, let me read the little thing that they announced. So it says, notice, based on the usage rates and effectiveness of all cards used during the World Championships 25-26 Grand Final, we are currently deciding whether adjustments should be made to the banned and restricted card lists. Whether adjustments are made or not, further details are planned to be announced on the 3rd, 27th, which is lies on a Friday. If any cards are affected, these changes will be implemented starting April 1st, Wednesday. Now, is that an April Fool's thing? One way to find out. I don't think it's an April Fool's thing. But that it's hilarious though. Like, oh my god, the timing of it is hilarious. So yeah, they announced that, and people are a little bit up in arms about it. They feel a lot of emotion, a lot of thoughts, and I think a lot of it is valid. Now, let me tell you a little bit about a different TCG called Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Had its first Forbidden Limited list. It was introduced on May 1st of 2002 in North America. The initial list limited 5 powerful spell cards named Pot of Greed, which allowed you to draw 3 cards from your deck. No, I'm just kidding. It's 2 cards from your deck. And Change of Hearts, Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, and Raigeki. Raigeki, you know, I mean, all these cards for that time, and even now a little bit, very powerful cards, very powerful. If you know, you know. So this limit happened shortly after the release of LOB, which is Legend of Blue Eyes. This set and the starter decks, Yugi and Kaiba, which were released on, get this, March 8th of 2002. Yu-Gi-Oh! Got its first list of Forbidden and Limited on like almost 2 months from its first actual release. I mean, that's crazy, right? We're getting also a game here like Gundam, who's getting its first basically Forbidden and Limited list probably happening sooner than we think. So So potentially next month, right? Yu-Gi-Oh though has focused more on limiting the cards, right? The copy of cards that can be run in the deck rather than banning them. And that's because Yu-Gi-Oh still wanted their players to play the cards that made the game fun and competitive. So banning the cards would be actually terrible for the card game, especially here at Gundam as well. So more or less, I guess to answer the question here is it too soon for a ban list? In my opinion, yes, because again, we don't necessarily need a ban on cards. We need a limit of the copy of cards that you can play, and this would 100% make the game much more balanced and playable without taking away what people like playing. Again, why take away the thing that draws people into play, like what's making them money? I mean, they banned other stuff in their Bandai's card games, like Dragon Ball, One Piece, Digimon. Yes, absolutely, they have. Have they done to Unit Arena yet? I don't think so. As far as I know, they haven't, but I could be wrong. Now, what are the cards that people are asking for the adjustments? Now, this one's going to be a little bit of a controversial thing, but this is more of a consensus of what generally people are talking about when it comes to the cards in question that need to be targeted, right? So, all right, let's get right into it. Amuro Ray. Now, this baby has been the talk about just pretty much every single day you play Gundam. So the deal with this card is that when paired, and this is where the big problem is, it's when paired, choose one enemy unit with 5 or less HP rested. Now there are a lot of cards that do not exceed the 5 HP or more, so you're going to be resting a lot of targets here, a lot of units. And when paired, this literally can be paired with anything and you still get the effect of resting. And resting along with the other cards accompanied with Amuro is quite broken. Now, a lot of people are asking for Amuro to be either outright banned or errataed. Get real. No. Just no. I think limited for sure, but banned or errataed? Nah. The bread and butter with Amuro is that you usually get Gundam to play along with this. Gundam has the repair 2 at the end, and then during pair, all units that you have obviously on the field get 1 plus AP. So that is already pretty good. You get strong, you rest, and you repair 2 at the end. It's actually really good. You start thinking about it. Now, when I say the bread and butter, usually accompanied with these cards as well is the other cards in question, is Gun Tank. Gun Tank is super cheap, 1 drop or 1 resource, and you can ping, damage, give a little damage to another unit that is rested. Again, you can now see the play here where you pair with Amuro, rest, play Gun Tank, ping. Now Gundam has everyone added 1 plus AP. We have a 1 drop with 2 as in like 2 AP now and 2 health, and is just doing numbers here. It is crazy. But it's during that turn when it's paired, so obviously it ain't that broken. The other card that, besides Anksha, is the Corsica base. Now Corsica, once you play it on your turn, you can bring out a Tallgeese token, 4 AP and 2 HP. Now that is really broken. That's a toughie. That's a toughie right there. But when you're going against other decks that do ping, you can take out this token like nothing. And then there's the other one. When you play the base again, you get to deploy 2 more Leos that have 1 AP and 1 HP. Now this one, I get it, you get a lot of bang for your buck on this one. You have to understand though, it is a 3 cost, so you're kind of left with like, I can play either another unit or I can put up some tokens and get a base out of it. It all depends on the situation at hand, but the card is generally pretty good. Now, another one that people are going up in arms about, and again, it's being played with what they call the blurple, which is stupid as hell to call. I hate that name. If you guys call it by blurple, you guys are a bunch of sheep. You guys literally follow everything. I bet you guys net deck. Yeah, sorry, I'm a big hater with you guys. Y'all a bunch of meta slaves. Anyways, Gundam Barbados Adapt. Now this dude, deploy, choose one of the units, and one enemy unit, deal 1 damage. Crazy amount of ping going with the Tekadan. Now these guys, that's mainly what they're running. They're running the purple and blue. I call it BP. And you're getting a lot of value with these cards because a lot of them start triggering off with I guess I shouldn't say trigger because this isn't Yu-Gi-Oh! And I usually say that, but there's a lot of value with destroying, and because this is a game where it's a little bit grindy and you're trying to take out your opponent's HP and exchange, doing all these trades and stuff, you know what I mean. Gundam Barbados definitely takes the cake on this one. Again, I'm talking about making limitations. That's my opinion, but a lot of people are talking about this card and the ones I named before. Other honorable mentions, white cards, specifically the blockers, mainly the blockers actually, and particularly the blockers. We're talking about Rick Diaz, we're talking about that Riff, we're talking about all the blockers, baby. These guys just disrupt. There's disrupt in the sense that if you're trying to go for a game, if you're trying to stop or whatever, that's the point of them. They're blocking. That's what they do. And people want to limit some of these white blockers. Now, addressing that, sure, blockers do make the game either go longer, they stop plays and stuff. I believe blockers are essential, especially with other cards that have ping value, resting value. Like, it's okay, it's fine, we can have that. I don't think anything like that is crazy. So that's just a few. Red and green, they don't really have anything crazy. I mean, green has Gundam Zero, Gundam Wing Zero, sorry, and that card is good as well. It's just that it's more of a late game play, and that typically what ends up deciding the game. But again, you have to be like in either game 6, I mean level 6 or level 8 for it to go crazy. So again, it ain't that crazy to have around, especially in 4 copies. But if you want to limit, then limit, sure. But yeah, at the end of all this, my opinion is that there should be a limit in cards that were used in the championship, specifically just the championship. No ban and no errata. Y'all crazy. Over time, sure, but right now, definitely not. But tell me what you think, guys, about the announcement, about what are your predictions, what cards do you think are going to be affected? Do you think that the talks about the adjustment card in the Gundam card game is valid, or do you think it's just too damn soon? Again, it doesn't matter to me. I play a lot of Xeon, I play Clan, I play ZB, I play, what's another one that I play? Mafty, I thought I was messing around with the other day. Again, it just all depends on the type of cards you like playing. I like playing any of them, so it doesn't really matter to me. I guess the ones who are really up in arms about all of this is those who actually invest that time and effort playing competitively for rewards and such, which again, missing the complete point of the game. But again, you can also be competitive about it. But anywho, I will go on for days about this, and I will die on this hill saying that no ban, no errata, and please limit the hell out of the championship participated cards. Yeah, that's about it. And baby, thank you so much for watching, and as I always say, to the outro. This is your boy Dog Money saying, remember, you got that dog in. Like and subscribe to your boy. Like and subscribe. Still on that one, hey, honey, hit me up for a good time.
guess I'm colorblind.